And now, at a combined weight,
Absolutely not.
the Face Feet Heels High Podcast.
You're listening to a wrestling podcast made by women.
If you don't like women or wrestling, you should probably tap out now.
The views expressed on this podcast are mostly based on personal opinion, and any toxicity brought to the attention of the host will be openly mocked. Mocked via public forum. Seriously though, we will make fun of you. We like to drink, laugh, and talk wrestling. So again, if you don't like to drink, laugh, or talk wrestling, you probably don't want to be listening to this podcast.
Hello, hello, hello. Happy Tuesday, wrestling fans. It is us, the Face Beat Heels High podcast. Thank you for joining us for another week, another episode, still in season 2. And hey, it's a beautiful day to be a wrestling fan today. Can I get an amen?
Amen.
Amen. But the day is dreadful outside.
Mm-hmm. The day is not cute, but we are. So
yeah,
good news. Good news, everybody. Today is Tuesday. And some wrestling happened last week, and some wrestling's going to happen next week. And we're so excited to talk to you about it. So welcome. Hello. We're so happy that you're part of our Face Beat Heels High family. I am one of your hosts, Princess Jellybean, otherwise known as PJ. Joined today, welcome back. It is Christina the Baker Contreras.
Yay!
It's me.
Welcome back.
Thank you. It's good to be back. It was so weird to not record last week, I swear. I was like, what's going on? What day is it?
Did
totally
you
threw me
listen
off.
to our episode with those wrestling girls?
I listened to a little bit of it. I wasn't able to do the whole thing because I was still in kind of like traveling mode. And a lot of other stuff happened last week. I'll tell you afterwards. It's a lot of shenanigans, and I called somebody's on their shit.
Oh,
Go for you.
good for you.
Yeah, thank you, because I got what I wanted, so it's all good.
Well, anyways, welcome back.
Thank you. It's good to be
We
here.
missed you. We loved your messages that you had left for us.
Yes.
Yay! I'm glad.
That was
I'm
a
glad.
super I could tell you were using your voice actor voice.
Thank you. Yes.
Yeah. You
I
had
was
like turned it on.
I was
like in
I'm
the
recording
closet.
I'm recording on my microphone.
Anyways, also joined today and every Tuesday and other days that she streams. It is our Twitch queen, Wild Spice.
Hi.
Joined by some new buddies today, I see.
Well, I put Becky here because I figured I should have wrestling
Yeah.
because we're recording.
Nice.
So I put Becky there. I got a Rock Funko Pop. Look at his eyebrow.
Love him.
Isn't he so cute? Look at his little microphone. It says WWE.
It's appropriate. It's
We should
Paramount
have
Tuesday.
We should have a special episode where we talk about pops because I have a lot of
I have so many pops.
I am so jealous of you guys because you were all, you know how I'm like the prop master extraordinaire, and you guys are pulling your Funko Pops, and all of my Funko Pops are under my bed.
Under
Are
your
they
bed.
under your bed? That's such a
Yeah.
weird place to have
That is
Funko Pop.
I know. Listen, I have like storage space under my bed is one of those beds, and until very recently I was sharing my apartment with other two people, so
Right.
Greg and
That
I
makes
were
sense.
basically living in a studio apartment in our bedroom.
That makes sense. That makes
So
sense.
now we have counter space, and all of those babies are gonna be on display real soon.
Yeah, maybe
I'm
we'll
running
do
out of space.
a special Face Feet Heels High podcast episode where we talk about our pops.
Yes, but
Oh.
don't come for me because I take them out of the box.
I will.
Oh, all of ours
all
are out
mine
of the box.
All of mine are mint condition.
We also have-
Like, how dare you?
You should get some of these, Jerry.
Yes,
They're
could
little
you show-
stands.
could
Yeah,
you
I got
show-
them. I got them on
Send those to
Etsy.
us.
But
Send them on the group.
Oh,
chat. Oh no, Mr. T.
Mr. T. No.
Mr. T, no.
But anyways, you just stick them to the wall, and then they're little stands, and you can put whoever you want. up there.
Perfect. Yes,
you send
that'll
the
be
link
good
on the
for
group
back
chat?
here.
I will. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm
Cool,
saying. You
Rebecca.
could even like do a row of them. I eventually want to have the whole room, the outside, like the top edge of this room, all pops. But
Yes.
who
please
knows if
send
we'll
them
be
to
here for
me.
that long. Anyways, should we talk about wrestling?
I guess.
Do it. Why not?
All
oh,
right.
wait, we have to talk about
The-
alcohol.
Yeah.
Alcohol, real quick. We can keep this short and sweet.
Okay.
I'm drinking a Banks and Bailey. As I do.
Hex yes. All right. I am drinking a rum and coke because I've
Rum
been
and
awake
Coke.
Look at
I've
us
been
very
awake
usual.
for several hours and I've already put up with BS. So I need to get drunk. It's time. It's
I
time.
like it. I like it.
Happy Tuesday. And I have a vodka lemonade. Boop, boop.
Hey, look at us
Hey.
with our like our
Cocktail.
staples.
Liquor?
Yeah. Yeah, look
It
at us
was time.
with our liquor. Look at us.
It's too strong. That's real strong. Wow. Yikes.
Oh my goodness. Well,
Show up to my work meeting like, I have a podcast.
I have a podcast about wrestling. So
I like
pretty sweet.
your seltzer.
If you have never joined us here at the Face Beat Heels High podcast before, welcome. We are so happy to have you. We have a game that we like to play at the Face Beat Heels High podcast, a game that still has yet to be named, that one day the week will not go by super fast. And then Monday night I go, oh my God, I still haven't named that game yet. Probably should do that one of these weeks. Anyways, this is our shots game.
1 year later.
Almost 1 year, y'all.
That's wild. How? No.
yeah.
Oh my God. We are.
I mean-
I mean,
Because quarantine started in March.
right.
Yeah.
And I think we started doing practice episodes in
we started.
April.
Yeah, we started
Oh, we
after
did.
WrestleMania. Yeah.
Yeah, we did.
yeah.
Our first
So-
wow.
official episode was the day after my birthday. So this year, our episode's going to be on my birthday.
Ooh.
I'm excited.
Anyways, we all
Anyways, yeah.
have a shot. We all have a shot that we can dedicate throughout the entire episode to anything we want that happen within the wrestling world, universe, galaxy, and when someone dedicates their shot, you'll hear this sound. That means that a shot has been dedicated, and we encourage you to sip along with us. It is happy hour wherever you are, whatever day you're listening, and we're just so excited to be here with all of you.
Whatever time of the day it is, because
Right.
the gods know that we don't respect that.
It's happy hour.
Yeah.
Every hour is happy hour with the Facebook Heels High podcast.
Correct.
What are we doing today?
All right, so we're gonna start with some SmackDown followed by Raw, and then we're gonna wrap it all up real nicely with some NXT so that we can hop onto Takeover for this Sunday.
And When the Wrestling World. We have some
Oh, well,
sections
yes.
for When the Wrestling World as well.
Sure do.
All right, SmackDown, mixing it up. Go ahead, Becky.
All right, well, so we start with some bullshit. The love of my life, future father of my children. I love you, Greg.
my
Roman
God.
Reigns. He calls out Edge and he's like, bitch, come here. Don't disrespect me. We fighting. And then Paul Heyman's like, but he's not here. And Roman's like, what?
Yeah, we've gotten to the point where Paul Heyman's client is not there anymore,
No.
which always happens
Right?
for Paul Heyman. Yeah, he's always
Poor
like,
Paul.
well, he will come and battle you one day.
I promise you, you have my word
That is not
he will
today.
be here
At
at
some
his
point.
earliest convenience.
Yeah.
All right, so Edge is nowhere to be found, and Roman is throwing a hissy fit because that happens. And then we move on to Corbin and the mysterious wife. I don't know. I don't understand why this is the feud that
they
we
don't know
got.
what to do with
They're
Corbin.
digging. They're digging.
Yeah.
I think they
trying
don't know what
so
to do with Dominic.
Yeah,
really
I think
don't.
actually think that's the thing. I hate giving compliments to Baron Corbin, but like he does put a lot of people over. He's very talented. He's been in the business for a long time. Whatever,
Yeah.
sure, okay, give it to him. Okay, don't come for me. But like I think the problem is Dominic. I think that they don't know who to put him up against to make him look good.
I
And they're
agree.
like just digging in the fucking bargain bin, and they're like, well, here's Baron Corbin. Let's just fucking do something with him because he's not really fighting anyone. Yes, the bargain bin. I
Yes,
get it.
the bargain
You
bin.
know what
I
would've been
agree
cool?
1,000% though.
You know what would have been cool was I don't know, maybe a feud with Alistair.
Yeah.
I mean,
Turned heel. Alistair turned
that-
heel, he would have been able to take care of him. But apparently
That was left up in the air and then
Alistair's
it
not-
disappeared. So
ever going to be on TV again. I don't know.
moving on.
Yeah, moving on.
Right, back on that. I agree. I don't think that they know what the hell to do with Dominic. I mean, they keep putting this big ass man who's like twice the size of Rey, just like grabbing him and like what's it called?
Ragdoll.
Ragdolling. Thank you. Ragdolling him around and about, and it's like, guy, Why?
Like they could have like experimented with more stuff. Like we could have maybe had like a tag team with Murphy, since they're cool now.
Thing.
Familia.
No, that storyline is dead, honey.
I feel like he could also go to NXT.
he should go to NXT.
Yeah.
He should go.
He should go to NXT. That's the truth.
I want to go to NXT. Everyone should go to NXT. Everyone we should just make it NXT and that's it. We should NXT.
I have to say, this thing like popped into my head the other day. I realized, and I want to believe that this is true, that WWE is trying to make NXT part of the main roster, not just like move people from NXT onto Raw and SmackDown. I think that they're trying to lift up NXT to the same kind of like prestige.
Like not developmental.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think that for developmental, I mean, they have other developmental stuff. So that's my 2 cents. That's what I believe. I can be totally wrong. I don't know shit, but moving on. Let's see. Corbin did not sell that. He just like he didn't. He didn't.
Let's see.
Corbin did not sell that. No, he did not.
He did not.
I saw him slam his hands against the fucking announcer's table, and I was like, you didn't even try. Let's see. Dom tries a 619. He fails. Then
What's up with that? We got to talk about this. Is like the second time that happened.
He's too big. He's too big for the ropes.
It's true.
He is his mama's height, not his daddy's size.
Yeah, you and Angie.
Like,
you're not a Ray.
He's got a full Snickers, not a fun size. So,
Ew. Why you gotta
take it there?
Why you had to say Snickers?
But why you gotta take it? I like candy.
I don't know. I'm a grown woman. I have dirty mind sometimes. It'd be like
and
that.
I eat a Snickers at least once a week.
Why are we talking
about? I really like them. Moving on, then we have Cesaro versus Daniel Bryan.
Snickers at least once a week. Well, folks, that's what you'll see on our Instagram. I'm going to pull that and then I'm going to be like, what do you think this has to do with wrestling? At all. You watch, you're going to go to our Instagram. It's going to get a little boop that you're tagged. And then you're going to be like, I eat a Snickers once a week.
Vicky's going to listen to this shit. She's going to send it to Angie and be like, listen to what they're talking about my nephew. We're not.
Vicky, listen to this shit and tell Tamina I love her.
Oh my God.
Shall continue. What happened? All right. So then Dom finishes this whole thing with a frog splash a la Eddie Guerrero. Are you daddy? Moving on. Cesaro versus Daniel Bryan. That was a great match. Cesaro started bleeding at the very fucking beginning of the match. How did you hurt yourself, man? How? I watched
like that.
I kept going back and I could not see. I think that when they were out of the ring, when Daniel, I think he either flipped over and Cesaro caught him, that's what happened. I think that Daniel hit him with his elbow right on the side of the head. Oh. And you know when you get cut, but the blood kind of like holds it for dramatic effect and then starts flowing. I think that that's what happened. And then I was just like, all right, poor Daniel Bryan. His wristbands are white. They're not anymore. They're Cesaro red. But okay, Cesaro wins because Daniel Bryan taps out. And I'm just like, oh.
He's like,
happened?
ew.
Yeah, he was like, don't touch me. Don't touch me. Don't touch me. Don't touch me.
Just
social distance. He
actually forever upset that Daniel didn't win Royal Rumble. Forever upset.
But hey, Edge won. He still looks like a sexy homeless man, but you know.
Okay, but I know this is Raw, but I feel like I need to bring it up because Edge's man bun is so perfectly formed that it's not. I was like, this is gonna be a Harriet. It's gonna happen. But nope.
No, it's not.
It's beautiful.
It is.
I wish I could get my hair to do that.
I can't get my hair
to
do that. Dolph don't know. You want it is that Edge's hair.
Shit.
Edge's hair cooperates. Dolph's hair is too thick to be doing the things he wants to do.
And frizzy.
Too thick and too treated. That's what I wanted to get.
Too treated.
Too treated for it to like have any form of volume or zest for life.
The scene in 13 going on 30, you are messy and frizzy. I don't like you at all.
Yeah, no, that's it. But I just wanted to give a shout out
Harriet.
to Edge's man bun because
Nice.
he's
Nice.
somehow still hot.
I don't see it, but okay.
I see how he's hot.
becoming a Tim Burton character more and more every day. Just sunken in. But you're like, that's your MO, okay.
I mean, listen.
She goes, okay. And that's, you know what? Different strokes.
He has a sultry voice. I really appreciate his voice. What happened here?
Maybe he's a full-size Snickers.
Oh no.
I hate you.
Gotta be, right?
This is your first time listening to Face Being Hot, Heels High. Wow. What a time. Welcome.
What a time to be alive.
What a time to be alive.
All right, moving on.
All right,
Tuesday
Bailey
morning
versus
feeling like a
Ruby
Monday.
Riot. Bailey versus Ruby Riot. How is Bailey so tall? I had not realized how tall Bailey is until put right next to Ruby Riot. I'm like, what are you? What's your size? You're such a Polly Pocket.
It's like Gronk compared to the rest of the football players. Just towering.
Yes.
Also, this has nothing to do with SmackDown, but did you guys see that post that Bailey put? She was like, after the Royal Rumble, and she was like, I'm the real winner of the Royal Rumble. And it was like her at like a fucking meet and greet when she was young with Edge and Victoria.
That warmed my
and like
heart.
being so happy. And then it was backstage after Royal Rumble with Edge and Victoria being like, and she's like, I'm the real winner, bitches. I was like,
Fuck yes. I'll give her that. Pamela, good for you.
good for you.
All
Pamela.
right.
You still lost though. But good for you.
Anyways, Billy Kay, you're the love of my life.
Mm.
I love you. You're precious. I will dedicate every single shot to you, but not today.
Okay. I was like,
Not today.
I'm
Not
saving
today.
shots because I'm chugging this today.
Then Bianca Belair, the EST of NXT, SmackDown, and Raw. Baby girl, she is going to WrestleMania. I freaking love her, adore her. She's my everything. She fucking whipped Reginald's ass with
Sure did.
her fucking braid. And to that, I'm dedicating my shot.
Oh. Okay. I'm doing it.
Nice.
Because Carmella's face when she was whipping Reginald's ass with her braid, Carmella was like, oh, she couldn't even.
She was
like,
that little girl from Blackish. She was.
I am.
Clutch my pearl.
Yes, correct. She was like, oh. I was like, Carmella was not ready for this. Carmella could not say face. I was like, all right, Mella, I see you. I don't hate you that much. But so what do you guys think? Is it gonna be
It's gotta be
Bianca?
Sasha.
It's gonna be Sasha, right? It's
It has
gotta
to
be Sasha.
Put the historic shit aside. I feel, historic match aside, which like it has to be that. But I feel like in Raw, like I just feel like nobody really wants to like feud with Asuka or like fight with her that way. Because even when Bianca was on Raw, Asuka was like, "You're not ready for me," and Bianca's like, "Oh no, but I'm ready." But you know who's not ready? Lacey Evans is not ready for Asuka, and it's like nobody really wants to fight against her because Asuka's like fucking doing her shit right now, and I just feel like it would be historical to have the first ever African American women's main event at WrestleMania. That aside.
That aside.
Shit in the
I'm gonna get mad though if they start to put somebody else in there too. Like it's got to be one-on-one.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, it
Like
has
I'm
to
gonna get mad if there's like if it's like I don't know somebody fucking like Charlotte or whatever. Like it's got to just be the two of them.
No, it will. It has to be. Yeah, it has to. I'll be pissed too.
Greg threw a really interesting possibility into the mix, which it is interesting, but I don't think it's going to be the case. He was like, well, I mean, now that she has the opportunity, what if
take the NXT?
Yeah. What if she challenges Io? She never got the NXT title.
Yeah,
but
I don't think
it's
she
also,
would.
it's not going to happen. But
She's
either way,
moving.
she's going to be fighting a woman of color. It's either going to be a Japanese woman or
That's
another
true.
black woman. So
Right.
either way.
It has to be Sasha though. Could you just imagine?
Oh yeah, I think people have already made like mock-up posters of it, and it
Right.
just looks so cool. Like
It
them,
just-
like just their profiles, like nose to nose, and I was like, oh my
'Cause
god, I
I
want
would
this on my
love-
wall.
Because like
I want this so much.
I don't even know if they've wrestled before. Like I can't think that they have. So it's just like, could you just imagine like Sasha doing all of her fucking crazy shit and then Bianca being the power? Like it would be fucking epic. And like Asuka and her would be great too, but like it has to be Sasha.
I'm just so excited for it. I'm just really looking forward to it. I want to give a shout out, even though I have no shots for him, but I want to give a shout out to Bianca Belair's dad as he fell from the couch with the couch. Because that was perfect. I love him.
I was like, he fell? Oh, you're talking about that. Okay.
Okay, talking about that video. Anyways, moving on. Then we had Otis and Gable versus Dolph and Rude. Nobody cares about that. Nobody cares. But the tag team champs do have their own music now. And I have to say, I miss the Glorious. I miss that intro. I don't like this. Big E versus Apollo and Sammy. Big E, I love you. Big E, my baby. Oh, he can like, never mind. I'm not gonna say more things that are gonna come.
Talk about Snickers.
Gots to be
party size,
Costco size.
Damn right.
We're gonna lose all of our guy listeners. All of our guy listeners.
No, they love us.
Biggie Snickers.
Mars Bars Company.
Alfredo's like, what?
Yeah, Alfredo.
Can Mars sponsor us?
Move
please?
on. Can Mars please sponsor us? Mars. Let's see. So Big E retains because why wouldn't he? And then Edge and Roman. Okay, so
is this the last one that happened?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Edge and Roman Reigns. What are right here? Edge wearing his Mr. Rogers sweater and shit, and Roman coming out here ready to start a fight with anybody but himself. And out comes KO. They friends now. I hate my notes. I hate them.
They friends,
but it's the truth. Now they're trying to figure out the storyline that they originally had with KO and Damian Priest, but with Edge and Kevin Owens.
It wasn't.
What happened?
I have no idea.
She's breaking up.
Yes, she is.
I'm breaking up?
Oh, you were, but now you're okay.
You were.
You're good now.
And I said I have no idea.
Where did
Suddenly
you go?
I was the host, and I was like,
yeah, the computer said Christina is the captain now.
Is it also like flashing? Is the computer also flashing for you guys?
No, mine's fine.
Mine's fine.
Was yours recording?
No, though, but now it also is back and it says recording again.
I'm scared.
This is weird as fuck.
Is the first part still recorded?
I think it just paused.
Okay.
I hope it's still recording.
You're welcome, YouTube.
It literally just like went away completely.
Yeah, suddenly
like,
we're not here anymore.
No, like for me, like everything just got like gone. Like Zoom closed everything. And I was like, what the fuck? And then it just went back up and it said connecting. And I was like,
yeah, you were gone for a little bit.
Claudia and I were confused.
Yeah, we were very confused. And it's like, you are the captain now.
I was like, no, I don't want this.
I hope the first part's still recording. I don't know. This has never happened before.
I bet it is. I mean,
I think so.
Okay.
I mean, we paused it before.
Yeah, but I don't know if that was paused. It just went away. So I don't know. Now it says it's recording again. And like I checked to see and it didn't, like, you know how usually when it would like stop recording, it'll be like, okay, now it's like downloading the thing. That never came up. So I think it's still recording.
Okay. Okie dokie.
I guess we'll see.
We'll see what happens. Okay.
Guys, remember that one time that we were recording and then we had to record the whole episode all over again?
Yeah, and we were like, what did I say that was funny? Let me try to remember so that I can say it again.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
What were my best jokes?
What were my best jokes? We're actors. What's this redo?
Yeah.
You'll never know which one that was. You'll never know. We don't remember.
We don't remember. It was a hot mess though.
Yeah. Okay.
That's it. That's my story. We're done, bro.
I didn't hear.
Oh.
So I don't know.
So basically, they don't know what the fuck to do with Kevin Owens. So it's like, what do we do with Kevin Owens? He's just there.
Kevin Owens should make a play at Finn Balor's title.
Ooh, Kevin Owens, yes. Everybody just go back to NXT. Just go. Just go.
Everyone, come
Everyone's
on.
fine. Just
Doors
go.
open.
Doors open. Just go. Just go.
We invite you. We have no jurisdiction there. We don't care.
Are we doing Raw next?
Yeah, let's
Yeah,
take a break.
your turn.
Let's take
Okay.
a baby's break.
Okay.
Hey babies, it is me, the self-appointed Commissioner of Comedy, James Matter. I just want to tell you that every week I'll be wherever you listen to podcasts with my show, The Commissioner of Comedy. I've been doing this, babies, for almost 20 years, grinding up and down, and I'm here to convey it to you about the do's and don'ts of the comedy scene, the proper etiquette, the unwritten rules, if you will. Whether you're just a fan, or you're a young buck starting out, a grizzled old vet, or just someone who wants to peek behind the curtain and see how the sausage gets made, tune into the podcast, The Commissioner of Comedy. This is what it's about. It's only on Paper House Network, and it's for you, babies. It's for you.
That is James Matter with the Commissioner of Comedy podcast. And whether you are a fan or a young buck just starting out or a grizzled old vet, or you want to just sneak behind the curtain and see how the Snickers gets made, that is the Commissioner of Comedy podcast. It is only available on Paper House Network, and we also are available on the Paper House Network.
Yes. Oh, Raw. Me.
Okay.
Also, I just want to point out that there is a reason that it's whether you are a fan of comedy or a young buck just starting out or a grizzled old vet. Those are all wrestling terms because my boyfriend wrote that ad. For us, basically.
Or if you just want to be called a baby.
Oh, he wrote
Like,
that.
oh, baby.
for
Yes,
us.
call me a baby.
Cute.
Also, you
Yeah,
guys did
young
not
buck.
notice, but
I like
I
that.
was
I
just
like that.
showing off my amethyst collection.
Just because you don't have pops doesn't mean you can come with some crystals up in here.
Listen, have everything here, okay?
Go ahead,
You want me
Raw.
to go-
I want to talk about Raw.
Let's here we go. Road to Wrestlemania. Shane McMahon.
Wait, since you're a new fan,
Okay.
sorry. Since you're a new fan, I just need you to begin to notice all of the pointing that happens at the WrestleMania sign. I don't know if anybody has told you about this. Okay, good. Because that's a thing. Like, I think it's in their contract that they have to point at the sign whenever they say WrestleMania. So just keep that in mind as we continue down the road to WrestleMania because it gets pretty hilarious.
I love it.
Because it'll be like, I don't know, like the most heel character, and he'll have like a huge monologue, and then he'll be like, and I'm gonna beat your ass at WrestleMania. Points at the sign. So I just wanted to bring that to your attention.
I have noticed.
Yeah.
Yes.
After a certain time, I do expect WrestleMania to point back, and it never happens.
All right. Shane McMahon comes out. Yay, says no one ever. That's what Taylor. Taylor literally said that to me. So Shane McMahon comes out. Yay. Said no one ever.
Didn't do anything.
I don't know why. You were there. You were there to basically say, good job, Adam Pearce. You put together a hell of a card. What the fuck? And
They
even Adam-
might be setting up Drew McIntyre versus Shane McMahon.
Oh, I thought they might be setting up Shane McMahon versus Adam Pearce.
Oh, that's you, maybe.
Yeah,
I got
that-
whiffs.
I got
makes
that
more
because
sense.
he was like, good job. Like, and Adam Pearce is like, bitch, the fuck?
Why are you here?
Why are you fucking telling me? Because I'm doing my job, bitch. You worry about you. I felt like
Exactly.
that's what it was, but it
I'm
was
doing my
odd.
job, and I'm doing my job right. What are you doing? You're just the
Also,
boss's son.
I
You're
really
not my boss.
enjoy Shane's music. It doesn't fit
Yeah.
him at all. I like it. So anyways, he basically announces the Elimination Chamber opponents. Drew is going to go up against The Miz, which is why? First of all, before I go to truth, I'm just not because I dislike him, PJ. It's not because I'm going to drag him, but because you have the briefcase. So why are you going up why are you having a title match? The whole reason you have the briefcase is so that you can just cash in whenever you want. So why are you
You don't have to wrestle.
You
can
don't
just
have to.
wait.
You can
just
just wait.
it out.
But you're
You're the
gonna
rightful owner of
do
the
the
briefcase.
Elimination Chamber. You're gonna do the okay, fine, whatever. It's your funeral. Miz, Randy Orton, boo. Jeff Hardy, boo. Sheamus, boo. AJ, yay. The only person I'm excited to see. So
And
there we
almost,
go.
'cause he's just gonna be there.
Let me tell you something. All we're going to see from here until then is different matchups of these 6 people.
Yeah.
It's going to be 2-on-2. It's going to be 2-on-2-on-2. It's going to be 3-on-3. It's going to be the same people over and over and over because they looked at the math. at
Right.
the WWE. They looked at the math and they said, well, if we have 6 people in this match, that means that we can get this many episodes worth
Right.
of matches out of these 6 people. And
Right.
they did it.
Yep, they did it. And immediately started with AJ versus Jeff Hardy.
Yeah.
And it lasted how long?
Yeah. Why? AJ.
I literally was like, why?
I spaced out. I blacked out. I don't know what happened. I know that started. I don't know how it ended.
I don't even know who won.
I blacked out.
I think AJ
Doesn't
won.
matter.
AJ
Okay.
won.
Okay.
He had to.
Doesn't mean that they're not gonna get another match.
No, I know.
It's gonna be they're gonna put their differences aside and team up to do 2 more of them, and then they're gonna do 3-on-3, and then it
was a lot
madness.
of nonsensical nonsense. But I'm like, all right, cool. That was the part of Raw. I was like, cool. This part doesn't matter. Like, I'm not even really. And I was like, I know he's like Jeff Hardy and everything, but again, I started watching late, and this is the only Jeff Hardy I know, and I don't like him. So
he can't dance his music anymore. That just makes me sad. You know what
I think you know what it also bothers me. It might be it's the pants, because they're like, I know that those are signature pants, but it's 2021. You gotta put that. You gotta fucking. You can't. You can't be doing that shit no more.
I mean, I can't picture Jeff Hardy with tights.
Can't be wearing full mesh with your dad bod. You don't have the abs anymore, Jeff. You don't got them. I don't need a.
Also, mesh shirts are not a thing.
They're not a thing.
Neither are pants. Damien.
God, Damien Priest. Okay, so anyways.
Wait, you know what I was thinking though? And Greg brought this up. I can't speak. But I thought of it too. If it's supposed to be just champs, like former champs for the elimination, why not Samoa Joe? Why not
Oh my God.
He's got a
let that go.
He got a new job. He's announcing.
I will not let that go. He's my Snickers.
The only one that really that doesn't make sense to me is The Miz, because I'm like, you have the briefcase. There's literally no point, but whatever. Do you, WWE? Maybe everybody got the Rona. They're like, we need somebody else. I don't know. Matt Riddle binge watched all the Airbuds.
This is my shot.
You dedicated your shot to this.
Not only did he say that he binge watched all the Airbuds, but he went ahead and named every single one of them.
He really did. So I believe you.
And that is a man that knows his Airbuds. Yep. And that is a man that is welcome in my home.
That is not a man that cheats on his wife.
No.
That is not a man.
No.
You need any more
watch the Airbuds and then show up to some harlot's door.
Some Jezebel.
Binge watch the Airbuds and show up at some harlot's door.
I just love him so much. I think that he's finally kind of found his groove. He's no longer like too high. Like he's no longer as stupid. And I think that like he showed up and showed out in this match with Keith Lee too. I know you're probably going to talk about it, but I just think that like he can be as dumb as he wants if he shows up and kicks ass, you know, like you could talk about Airbuds all you want, but if you show up and kick ass, like, you're still a threat to Bobby Lashley, and a good one at that, because you're funny.
Yeah. Right. Absolutely.
Yes. The match. Fuck yes. Thank you for giving me some solid fucking wrestling in the first hour of Raw. God bless you. Thank you so much.
God bless. Appreciate it.
And then we have Bobby Lashley coming out to attack Keith. And I'm happy for him. I'm here for this. Finally, somebody who can actually fucking defeat Bobby, because he can't do the hurt lock on them because he can't reach.
Too big.
He's too big. He's too big. You can't do it. He's like Winnie the Pooh. Can't do it. So it's like,
he's like Winnie the Pooh, and Matt Riddle is like Piglet.
Yeah. Yes. Well, I was going to say Matt Riddle is Piglet and Bobby Lashley is Winnie the Pooh's shirt. It just don't fit. You just can't do it. You can't fucking do it. So I'm excited because I feel like for sure Bobby's going to lose his belt to Keith. And I think that it's going to be a nice little, like, sorry you couldn't compete at Royal Rumble / have your WrestleMania moment. That was going to happen because it was going to be him winning the Royal Rumble.
Right.
So yep. You can do this. Sorry, COVID's ruining everything. Here for this. Bad Bunny has an intro. Okay. Okay. Well, yeah. How do we feel? I will say this. Here's what I'm going to say. So I know we looked into the logistics of this whole Bad Bunny Damian Priest situation. Apparently they grew up together. They're like old family friends. Yeah. They're like low-key, like cousins, like low-key cousins. Grew up in the same town. They were born in the same town, grew up in the same like area of Puerto Rico, whatever. And and they're the like homies. And that was like Damian's like thing, like, oh, I can get Bad Bunny to come. Like, why don't you come to wrestle and, you know, come to work with me? And he was like, oh, it's always been a dream.
Basically, Damian, earn your keep. I can bring you a superstar. Give me a bump.
Yeah, that's literally apparently what happened. That they were like, hey, I'll bring Bad Bunny here. It's not move me on to. Apparently, that's what it was. I okay with it for this reason only. Raw is 3 hours long. Bad Bunny is like a breath of fresh air because it's unnecessarities, but it's funny and it's Bad Bunny and he's a Grammy winner. And it's like, what are you doing here? And it's bringing in a lot of like people who I guess don't normally wouldn't be watching wrestling. So it is bringing new eyes, right. I think it's doing its job.
They always start to do this right around Mania too, because they want people to like get hyped specifically for Mania. Because I think that Mania is probably like the most people that don't usually watch Raw, SmackDown, NXT are watching Mania. So they'll start to bring in like Gronkowski or like, you know, like Brandos that, you know, so yeah, I agree. Yeah.
So I'm okay with it.
I don't mind it.
I also like that Damian's kind of like latching himself, like not latching himself onto it, but I like that this is like how he's making his entrance into the main roster because he
doesn't really have anything else.
Well, this is what I'm saying. And so it's nice that he has this like to kind of, he's kind of like,
sneaky.
Yeah, he's a little sneaky because it's like, you know, you only got the belt because, you know, Karrion's hurt and like all of that shit, you know, happened. And so it's like, you know, you couldn't fucking, you know, like it's, or not Karrion. It was like, you know, because Dexter was hurt, so Dexter couldn't get it. Like, you a little opportunistic little motherfucker, and I see you.
Yeah, just like borderline sneaky.
Borderline sneaky, and you're doing it.
Borderline sneaky. Not as sneaky as Apollo Crews, because Apollo.
Right. But it's like,
but I hear you.
He doesn't have to like compete with someone else or so. Like, his shtick is Bad Bunny. You're pretty much good quality. Like, you're pretty much guaranteed TV time. Is what I'm saying.
I mean, yes. That I agree on. I understand that. The way that I see it, it's also a good way of diversifying the roster and reaching out to different
I liked having a Latino moment. We had
that's what I was. That's what I wanted to get to.
He's like, "What you doing?" He's like,
"Yeah." I mean, like whenever you think of like a Latin wrestler, you just think luchadores, and that's not necessarily
exactly.
That's not all there is. You know, whenever a Latin person wants to like start in the wrestling world, they are kind of like expected to have like a lucha style, which is unfair.
Yeah.
So I appreciate this collaboration because of that. But I will say this, Bad Bunny, you are fucking driving me insane. I have had it with your stupid motherfucking hairdo. I cannot deal with those 3 little bolonchones on your head. Like, what is that bullshit? That's not bunny ears. That's like, that's a fucking unicorn bullshit on your head. And I don't appreciate it. You are not wearing the proper gear. Why the fuck do you have an entrance? I'm done.
Okay. Here we go. Charlotte and Lacey. Ooh, we gotta talk about that.
Oh boy.
Woo, we gotta talk about Charlotte. Not. Listen, Charlotte. We sing your praises all the time, and this was some shit. What the fuck? Has she had it? Is she just mad? Do you think this was on? I don't know. Because
there was some truth in those words.
There was absolutely truth there.
There was some truth in that.
No, I'm talking about when like Lacey forgot her move and Charlotte went up and she was like, "You're supposed to hit me."
Oh shit, that happened?
That's what I'm talking about. What are you talking about? No,
just in general.
Dude, she went up. Oh my god, let me send it to you guys. It was on fucking. It was let me send it to you guys. She literally walks up to like Lacey was in the corner, like dying. And then Charlotte comes up. Charlotte goes up like she's about to like shoulder like jam her or something, and then she's like, "Hit me! Like you're supposed to hit me." Say something like that, and then Lacey slaps her away, and Charlotte runs back to her corner. It was awful.
Some WandaVision shit.
That was some WandaVision.
Listen,
Here,
we can
I'll
talk
send it
about
to you guys.
WandaVision all you want. That's a different podcast. But so
I'll send it to you guys right
But
now.
she
so you can
literally
see.
also stepmomed her.
She did.
She said, yeah, she said, why can we not work together, honey? I never wanted to. She totally evil stepmommed her.
listen, Charlotte 2.0. That don't work like that. That shit don't work like this.
And I need y'all to watch it.
I am on Charlotte's side, 1,000%.
Yeah, same, but
Basin right now as well. Basin right now as well. Basin right now as well.
just so the YouTube can know what I'm talking about.
Let's see. Fuck. Why can't I see it?
I love how the tweet said, "This is how it is when you're playing online WWE 2K and the Wi-Fi starts glitching."
Yeah.
You see it? She's like,
Yeah.
it's you're not selling it. It's more like Lacey forgot her shit. Like Lacey forgot what she was supposed to do, and Charlotte's like,
That might have been a
Fucking hit me.
timing thing.
Yeah, it could have
you
been.
got to do better though. You
I
main
know.
roster,
know.
fucking, you're Charlotte Flair. You're one of the 4 horsewomen. If it was anybody else, that shit wouldn't have flown. You know what
But
I
I
mean?
think timing wise, that's on Lacey. Because
Yeah,
I think that you
obviously.
you have to swipe exactly when she puts her face
Right.
down, and what else is she gonna do when she puts her face down like that?
Right.
You know. So,
yeah.
but
How do you guys feel about how they tried to turn the very sleazy storyline onto a father-daughter kind of moment? Like
Ric Flair, go home. Go home. Go
Go
home.
home.
that
Over.
he said he wasn't, and he was starting to get real red, and I was worried and scared for that man's health and for his life,
go home.
because after a certain point I can't understand what comes
He
out of his
shouldn't
mouth.
be anywhere near the Rona.
Yeah, exactly. It's fact.
His life is at risk.
Legit.
Keith Lee just came back from quarantine. Like,
Yeah.
no, get him out of there,
Out
or
of
make
there.
give him a bubble or something. I don't know.
Okay, we
I
gotta
can
move
walk
on.
in a bubble.
Go
we
ahead.
gotta move on because I have a lot. We finished all that. All right, Nia versus Lana. I would like to dedicate my shot. I like to dedicate my shot.
Okay. Is it to Nia Jax's hole?
Yes. R.I.P.
Thank you so much for doing this, because I was gonna dedicate my shot to that originally.
Low key. I feel like that had to be real. I
I
feel-
think she was. I think she got
I've
hurt.
never heard Nia scream like that before. I think she was in genuine pain. I think she genuinely landed wrong and she didn't know what else to fucking say except for my whole.
Okay, so I'm not gonna lie. I fast forwarded through the majority of this match, and then I put it at the end where Shayna Baszler's getting back up, and I heard it said Nia Jax has been escorted like off the premises to get medical help, and then I went, what the fuck? And so I backtracked,
Because
and then she screamed about her hole, but then I thought it was from, they tried to blame it on the table, but then I watched her go through
Yeah.
the table, and it was not
It was not the
anything.
table. No,
It was not the table at all.
No,
It was
it's
her
not the-
hole.
It was her
She
hole. It's
landed
because
on
she
her
literally.
coccyx,
Yeah,
right
she
on
landed.
the hardest part of the fucking mat.
Yeah,
I've done
She
that.
truly hurt herself.
it's her fucking
Like, you
hole.
can see it in her face. She gets so mad. She flips the table right in front of her. She gets mad. She's screaming, "Oh my God." Like, I had never heard her scream, "Oh my God," like that. And then she's like, "My hole," as she's walking. Like, I believed her.
Yeah, no,
that-
she was genuinely
That hurt
screaming
me
pain.
in my hole.
Like, I've never heard her screech like that. I would like to refer to Mick Foley's tweet.
Go ahead.
My favorite person on Twitter, Mick Foley. He wrote in all caps and quotations, "My hole could be the Austin 316 for a new generation." I expect a new Nia Jax t-shirt by Thursday.
Hey, I can make that happen. It's
I
at
want on my
TM.
whole shirt. I want on my whole shirt
No.
and a muck and fart shirt. I want
No.
those two.
Shut the fuck up! No, we need the My Whole shirt, and we need to tweet it to Mick Foley, and 1000% Mick Foley will buy it, and then that's how we promote the podcast, and that's how we
Just
get on.
my hole in big letters.
My Whole
And Naya's face screaming.
Nia Jax 2021.
I can't use her face. I think that's probably
No, not her-
copyright.
Silhouette? No?
Just my hole, and then wait, should it be the dates? Like maybe her birth date, and then the date of when
it
she
should
lost
be-
her hole.
It should be the date of the episode. It should be like Austin 316, right? In that same font. So it'd be like Austin, but you have My Whole, and then what was it? What would it be? Like 3
February.
yeah, it'd
February
be
8th.
It'd be
2-9.
Yeah, no, 2/21. The February 2021 or something. But it should be
All right,
also-
I'll work on it.
We're gonna send it to me fully.
Great.
Anyways, yes, next. Oh, well,
Wait,
Lana-
my favorite moment.
Lana wins, yeah.
Yeah, Lana, she's still on the stairs. My favorite moment on that match was when Naomi was like, "What are you doing? What are you doing?" And Nia was like, "You come back and this is what you choose. You come back and this is what you pick.
but
Shut up, Trini."
she broke kayfabe.
What?
That's actually, she broke kayfabe. She called her Trin.
Yeah. Yeah.
not
I was
cool.
like, "Oh shit, girl!
It's not
Then
cool.
You get your hole ripped." Oh.
Yep. It's not cool. It's like, I was like, are you trying to leave? Like, are you trying not
Right.
to work here no more?
Right.
Because people take that shit serious. Like there's a lot of little girls who, fucking kids who watch fucking wrestling, and it's like, you just called her Trin. Like, you can't be breaking kayfabe on screen like that. Like, are
Who
you
is
trying
that?
to not be on TV? You can't be breaking kayfabe. Yeah, I don't know. Nia, go fix your hole. Okay, so Naomi.
I love her.
Naomi versus Shayna. What a nice little snippet of a match. I still feel like Naomi needs more time, but it's cute. I think that she's put there, like the Lana Naomi tag team. I think it'll be cute because she's like, yeah, you're not gonna bully her no more. And I was like, yes, Naomi, fucking destroy.
Yeah, they
everybody.
need to build her up as a face.
Yeah,
I think she's a great face.
yes, I agree. And then we got our main event: Drew versus Randy. Who cares?
Who cares?
Sheamus interrupts. Who cares? Bye.
Bye-bye.
The end. Modern Family's on. Let's go. But you're looking like a snack always.
Always.
Oh, I forgot to mention that Cesaro did a face turn. Nobody cares.
Nobody cares.
Okay, let's take a break.
NXT.
Wait, no, NXT.
Oh, okay. I just wanted to play the song. NXT.
Oh no, wait.
NXT.
We should do the break because
No, we
you
just
have
had
a
a break
puzzle.
before Raw.
That's all right. We'll do the break after NXT. That's
Okay.
fine. And then we'll get into what in the wrestling world.
Okay.
Okay. NXT. I'll go fast because I know that we're running out of time. Raquel Gonzalez and Dakota Kai versus Casey and Kaden. Showing up and showing out. Alas, evil sometimes prevails.
Beautiful.
Dexter Lumis rips out Austin Theory's hair.
Yes.
That was perfect.
Literally ripped out his hair.
That was
Yes.
perfect. That was everything I needed.
Thank you, Dexter
Great.
Lumis. Love you.
Xia Li saga continues with the Chinese fable. Yes. We have moved into the realm of Chinese fables.
Yes.
A dragon. She
was
asked a
fucking
dragon to teach her, to give her strength, and to, and I quote, bring honor to the family.
She'll bring honor to us all.
If that's not goddamn Mulan, I don't know what is. I have Mulan tattoos on my body, and if I know Mulan, I'll tell you that for free.
I'll tell you
I'll
what.
she said, I'll tell you that for free. I know Mulan.
I know Mulan. I know Mulan. So we get a reveal. I want to know how you guys feel about the reveal of Mei Ying being like the mystery woman. She's thousands and thousands of years old. If I didn't dedicate my shot to Airbud, which is just in my brand, I would have dedicated my shot to Beth Phoenix saying, are we supposed to believe the person sitting in that chair is thousands of years old? Because she literally said that.
Yeah, Beth Phoenix.
Love
Just
her.
the goddess we
Being
deserve.
real.
What do you guys think of that whole thing?
I don't know who she is, so I was like, eh.
Well,
Is she somebody? Am I supposed to know who she is? Is she
Well-
is she somebody in the wrestling?
No.
Okay,
I don't
well
think
then.
so. I mean, unless she's from Indies or something else, but I think this is entirely new. And
They should have
like-
cast like the fucking grandma in Crazy Rich Asians or something.
right, but yeah, like how is she possibly going to wrestle?
I don't know.
Like, can you imagine
Maybe-
being in
maybe-
NXT?
maybe
she's
she's
a
gonna
puppet
be like,
master.
maybe she's like the manager. Maybe she's like in the manager role.
Just like commands with her.
Mei
She's
Ying
like,
versus
Thousands of
Robert
years
Stone.
old. Is she going to even be able to hold a microphone?
I don't even think it's gonna be that kind of thing. Maybe she'll be like Scarlett, like a valet type situation. I don't know. Maybe she'll just be like, yes,
But the longest time I
I
thought
think
that was Xia Li until I saw Xia Li just standing right next to her. With
Yeah, I don't know.
It's
I
very
don't know.
odd. It's very odd. And it reminds me a lot of, what's the Lucha Wrestling show? What is it?
Mucha lucha.
No, it's like the Lucha Wrestling show. But what they do is they do a lot of like movie scenes where it's
Yeah.
like out of a movie, and it doesn't have anything to do. It's like a movie scene that sets the story, and then they cut to the ring. And then it's the continuation of this whatever's happening in the story that's happening in the ring. Anyways, that's what it is reminding me of. So I actually really like it. I don't remember.
I just want to point out, we finally saw, what's her name? Mei Yin? What is
Mei
it?
Ying.
Mei Ying. I just want to say, we have a name for her now. And yesterday people were like, where is Reckoning? Bring me Reckoning. Where's she at? Where's she at?
Wait, what?
NXT?
What, Mia Yim?
Yeah, Yim. Where's Mia Yim?
She's got the Rona.
Yeah.
We know this. We know this.
She wasn't here last week.
I was not.
Oh, that's right. Sorry.
Got the
Mia Yim.
Rona.
She's got the Rona.
She got the Rona, and that's the reason why Keith Lee didn't win the Royal Rumble.
Yeah.
Because he had to quarantine. Anyways, moving on. Why is Pete Dunne so orange? Why, God? Why is he so orange?
Because I'll tell you why. Because Danny Burch was like, here's the color I use when I go to the fucking tanning thing. And it just doesn't fucking work out sometimes because Pete Dunne was already he's tanner than you, Danny Burch. And you can't be out here recommending tanning salon colors when you whiter than Pete Dunne is. And it doesn't work. So you fucking were like, oh, I'll take number 6, please. When to Pete Dunne, that's like a number 11. You can't.
And he doesn't know. He's not from America. They don't have tanning booths outside of America.
He doesn't fucking understand. He was like, I just fucking came over here. Like, what's going on? Danny Burch did boy wrong, and I blame nobody else but you.
Okay.
Wow.
I'll take it. I'll take that. And I raised you he's so orange. It's so bad. I'm concerned for his health at this point. Anyways, this whole situation is interrupted by our resident Cullen, Finn Balor. And then we hear the music of none other than our reigning Royal Rumble champion. Not this house, because we all know that this house, we only have one champion, and that's Bianca Belair.
Mm-hmm.
But Edge shows up on NXT.
Yep.
And teaches everybody in the ring a thing or two about a promo. And also builds everyone up.
Masterclass.
Builds everyone up and says,
you know what?
You're great, but don't play.
Don't play with me. I might just take your motherfucking belt.
Yeah.
And listen.
Yeah, he did do that.
I just fucking might. And here we go. This is the moment where I became okay with Edge winning the Royal Rumble. Because yes. Anything to bring more eyes to NXT.
Right.
Yes.
Right.
Yes. Because if it was Daniel Bryan,
my wife,
he wouldn't. You know what I mean? Daniel Bryan wouldn't go for the NXT belt. And like, I like that Edge like came down, and I'm like, yes, get everybody on high alert, bitch.
Right.
That's a fucking match I can get behind. Finn versus Edge for the NXT Championship belt at WrestleMania. Book it, please. My only problem is
it wouldn't be Mania though; it'd be Takeover. But still,
well, so my two problems are that.
But I mean, it could be Mania too.
It could be Mania.
Rhea got called by Charlotte last year.
Yeah, that's true. It was Rhea.
I don't think
Charlotte.
they would main event NXT with the belt. They wouldn't. I don't think they would move that match to, because WrestleMania is a whole weekend.
I think they might though. They could. They did.
I'm just saying that I am 1,000% on board with a potential Finn versus Edge situation.
Only thing is though, I feel like Edge is gonna win whatever belt he goes for, and I don't think he's gonna win the NXT one. Like, I don't think that would be realistic because Edge isn't gonna be on NXT defending it. I
don't think. Yeah, I think Edge will go for one of the main roster belts.
It's probably gonna be Drew.
I think he's just there to hype everybody up.
Absolutely, and to see his wife.
Yes, or Drew loses it at Elimination, and then Edge fights whoever has it, and then boom, Edge becomes the champion that way.
Randy Orton wins it in Elimination, and then we finally get
oh, that's what it's gonna be.
Orton Edge.
If that's what it is, that's the most boring option ever.
I'm mad that I said
already been here.
No,
I'm mad at myself.
You literally called it. Like,
for
literally
manifesting that.
Everything actually everything makes sense now. It's crystal fucking clear. That's exactly what's gonna fucking happen.
I regret having this conversation. Thank you. Goodbye.
Because that was always Edge versus Randy was always going to be WrestleMania, and now they're figuring it out.
But it already already was WrestleMania,
But
though.
they're gonna do it again because
don't want it.
Vince sucks. Okay, Vince fucking sucks.
This is why I drink.
Time for
Okay.
puzzle time. Wait, no, I'm just kidding. Keep going.
Well, Chris Stallion is back. Our terrible actor friend who we want to succeed so much. He's so big. Anyways, he's wrestling Santos Escobar. What will happen? The belt is on the line. More importantly than what's happening in the ring at any given point during this match was Scarlett in the fringe outfit.
Mm-hmm. Mm.
Great. So that's
Negatives?
that.
Or I was about to say, are there? Hello.
No, I didn't have
There's
anything.
bitches
to
Never
say.
a negative. I'm just like, what is
she
this
is more
outfit?
beautiful every time I see.
I know.
Every
I know.
fucking time.
Bobby Fish, you've returned.
Thank you.
Saw you for like 4 seconds. Hey, girl, I see you. I see you, Bobby Fish.
I wish he was getting the push that like Kyle's getting.
I know. I don't know if
Nah,
he's like
he
as
won't.
strong as Kyle O'Reilly, but he definitely deserved. I mean, maybe WrestleMania and Takeover will also bring a breaking up of Undisputed Era, and we'll finally get some singles matches.
That would be
Anyway,
nice.
Karrion Kross stands up to Edge, and I don't know if he was ready, and that's how we end NXT. Karrion Kross stands up to Edge. I don't think he was really fully prepared for Edge's way with words because
Karrion's like,
yeah.
Listen.
he's like, me fight you. Edge is like, well, listen here, blah 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 blah. And
Let me tell you why that's not going to
let
happen.
me tell you why you're not worthy of my time.
It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood.
But I'm
Let's
gonna make
talk.
you feel good about it. I'm gonna give you a compliment, but you're just
Right. Right. And he's like-
I'm not gonna bother with your bitch ass. I'm gonna tell you why.
Yeah, so that's literally how we close out NXT. So let's do a puzzle. If you want to, you could try and solve this puzzle, but you gotta be the first one to solve it to win $5. And it's puzzle time, puzzle time. It's puzzle time with PJ. Watch it on YouTube or just use this as a dance break. Yay. It's puzzle time with PJ.
Puzzle Time with PJ brought to you by Silk City Hot Sauce. Go to silkcityhotsauce.com and use the code HEELS, HEELS, for 15% off your entire order.
Welcome to Puzzle Time.
Puzzle time with PJ.
Are you surprised I know
good.
all the words?
Yeah, I love it. I sing it in the shower almost every day. Okay, so this is Puzzle Time with PJ. Solve this puzzle, get $5. I'm going to up the ante because nobody solved the puzzle from last week. You know, the two people that I'm looking at.
You're too smart for us.
I'm going to up the ante to $10,
Ooh,
and I'm going to give you a hint. I'm
I'm
going to up the ante to $10, and I'm going to give you a hint. The first hint that I gave you was that this puzzle has something to do with wrestling. This puzzle is wrestling related. This is the second hint that I'm going to give you. Christina, do you recognize that symbol?
I do.
So this symbol is from an ancient people. That is your hint. This symbol is from an ancient people, an ancient civilization. $10. Solve this puzzle. There's your hint. I can't wait to reveal. This
I want to
symbol
play.
means something and is from an ancient civilization. That's
Let's
Puzzle
go.
Time with PJ. Let's talk about what in the wrestling world.
Here we go.
Wild Spice, I know you got it. I know you got something.
Well, before we talk about Bow Wow and his shenanigans, before we talk about this,
Close the show with Bow Wow.
yeah, we'll close the show with Bow Wow because I gotta talk about some unpleasant shit first.
Oh no.
With Casey, Captain Zaro.
Zaro?
What's she do?
Girl, she be blowing up the Reddit, girl. She be blowing up the Reddit because this bitch has been seen out and about in like mass places, no mask,
Oh.
and
Yeah.
with an insurrectionist. Uh-huh.
Wait,
Oh.
Not the alcohol. I need the tea. Hold on.
What?
Mhm. Yep. Hanging out with her girlfriends. Someone who was definitely at the Capitol riots.
Casey, where were you on January
Oh,
6th?
no mask, and chilling and living her best life, which unfortunately brings me to Ricochet. Because
No.
we stand Ricochet. Now listen, Ricochet is dating Casey, and I don't know how you just don't know your girlfriend's hanging out with some, racist terrorists or whatever. But unfortunately, this is not the first time his ex-girlfriend's also a blatant fucking racist. All of this shit has been coming out. So fool me once.
He's too busy. He's too busy looking like a snack.
Shame on you. Fool me twice. Shame on me. So now people are thinking, well, Rick, this cannot be a coincidence. If the last girl you dated, it has been like all her racist tweets are coming out, and now your current girlfriend's out here not wearing a fucking mask and hanging out with terrorists and shit. What? Ricochet, are you low-key a racist? It could be. It could be. Because unfortunately,
is he safe? That's my concern.
I don't think so. I don't think so. Because unfortunately, Latinos can't sometimes Latinos are
Latino people so freaking biased.
Mm-hmm. Not biased, racist.
No, but
Say it for what it is. A racist.
Racism. I was gonna say, why are there always double standards with Latin people? That's actually what I was trying to say.
Well, people no, it's a whole thing, and like we don't have to get into it because it's not like too much wrestling, but like being a brown Latina person, I can 1000% tell you that is a fucking whole thing. It's like why Sammy Sosa lightened his fucking skin. It's like a whole fucking thing. So I don't know if Ricochet has self-hate. He is light-skinned anyway, so like, but you know what I mean? I don't know.
That's true.
He could be. I mean, there's still a lot of work needs to be done in the Latin community, and people don't talk about it because it's like the same thing. It's like, oh, well, there are, like white Latinos and there are black Latinos and there's this and this, but like you got to call it out sometimes. It's what it is. So anyways, that's the situation. Nobody
wear a fucking mask.
Yes, that. But nothing has been found about Ricochet, but it's like, you get judged by the company you keep, my friend.
Right.
And that's where I'm at, unfortunately. And that's what
who was she hanging out with? Was it just someone that was there?
Yeah, it's like her girlfriend. It was like a group of 6, like her friends. They were all like at a bar or something, and it's like a friend of hers. They were posing for pictures and all that. It wasn't just like someone who was there. It was like in her friend group, an insurrectionist.
That's bad.
Yeah, that is bad. That is bad.
I mean,
she's dead to me.
And also, your tag team partner is a woman. Is a woman
of color. Yeah.
Is so.
And
I've
also
thrown my hairband to my fucking screen 5 times during this episode.
It's funny because I feel like we've called it, those wrestling girls have called it out, like the racism that exists within the WWE, but you never expect it to exist in the superstars, because you think like you're working with people of color all day long, like you're wrestling them, and wrestling is close, like you have to trust that your partner's going to take care of you. It's that scene partner relationship. So the fact that like, I don't know that anyone that Kaden would be able to put up with that shit. And they've been best friends. So I'm really interested, to see how that plays out. And Kaden, like, fucking get out of that friendship if
seriously,
that's
girl.
true.
I mean,
I know it's just about to sing the praises of what she did on the last episode.
She does like the contact, lightens her eyes. Like it could be a lot of, I don't know what the fuck it is, but it could be just some shit. It's
There's
it's
a
grimy.
lot of speculation
and
right now.
And it could be what Bronson Reed was talking about when he was saying that there was like a lot of selfishness and stuff happening in at work, and he's like, just people are being selfish out here, not wearing their masks and not keeping people into consideration. It's like you are endangering your coworkers on top of all the racist bullshit, and you're being friends with the terrorists. You're also putting your coworkers at risk, and you're being a selfish fucking person. And that's basically what it is. It's like
you're putting Ric Flair's life at risk. You personally are putting
Casey,
Ric Flair's
you
life.
are the reason.
You're gonna kill Ric Flair.
You're gonna kill.
If Ric Flair dies in
You're gonna kill
2021,
Ric Flair.
I am holding Casey Canizaro personally fucking responsible.
Yeah, this is fucking. Anyways, now we can move on to Bow Wow and his fucking. Is he okay?
No, he's not. He is delusional, and I don't understand what his expectations are.
I'm gonna just find them real quick. I'm gonna find.
I swear to God, if that boy tries something, Leon Ruff is gonna whoop his ass. Cause like, boy, what's your experience?
Bad Bunny versus Bow Wow, WrestleMania.
No. Like your husband John Morrison said, we currently have a bunny problem. He said that on Twitter.
These Bow Wow tweets are giving me Amanda Bynes like flashbacks. It's kind of what it feels like when
Free
you're
Britney.
like, free Britney. Yes. Oh my God. What the fuck? Like he's really going at it.
My favorite tweet.
He retweeted, oh man, Bow Wow versus Bad Bunny is coming.
Oh.
He retweeted that. Somebody tweeted it and he retweeted it. Everybody's saying Bad Bunny and Bow Wow versus Miz and Morrison.
Well, remember when everyone was saying Cardi B was going to make an appearance? What was that, like a couple months ago or
I would
something?
like her. I think her appearance is going to be like a fucking, like, I would like you to sit there and like how Joan Jett saying Ronda Rousey.
Yeah.
Do something like that. Do like fucking music for Sasha or Bianca.
Bianca.
I can't even find it because he's out here fucking retweeting crazy fucking
everything,
shit. Bow Wow at
everything,
WrestleMania.
because he's going through a fucking manic episode. He's going through a manic episode and having
Bow Wow's
delusion.
having a moment.
Yeah, he is.
He's
My favorite moment is when Dominic calls him out because Bow Wow was like, me and Rey Mysterio against blah and blah, and Dominic's like, whoa, that's my tag team partner.
Yeah.
Well,
Whoa. I don't know where it's going. I literally can't find it. These are all these retweets. Bow Wow wants all the smoke with Retribution.
yeah, Slapjack
y'all-
was it? Slapjack was like Mike was a piece of trash, and he's like, and Bow Wow was like, at least it's more memorable than anything you.
This
do.
is him with the fucking. What the fuck, bro? Oh shit! Copyright. No, thank you. Bow Wow versus T-Bar. Book it. Like he's literally, dude. I'm scrolling and it's nothing but. Are you mad because I'll become champ faster than you, or that like Mike is more legendary than you will ever be? Drops Mike. He said
He's
that.
not okay.
He
No,
tweeted
he's
that to
not.
T-Bar.
I know. Oh, I thought it was Slapjack to T-Bar. Okay.
T-Bar. Like Mike is more legendary than you will ever be.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, he's actually not wrong. Like
Oh my
Mike was
God.
a
Referencing
staple
a
of my
classic
childhood.
that I completely forgot about.
Oh my God.
Bronson
best.
Reed said, welcome.
Bronson Reed, big boy.
Bow Wow said, I got to get in shape first, brother, but I'm on the way. Oh my God. Me and Rey Mysterio versus whoever. Yeah. Okay, here we go. Now, I know this might sound crazy, but after I drop my last album, I will focus on TV and film. And joining the WWE, it has been a lifelong child dream to wrestle in the WWE. The phrasing of that sentence lets you know he is not okay. That is Amanda Bynes. That is Amanda Bynes, if I've ever seen it.
It's 2007 with
Bow
Britney
Wow's
all
not
over again.
okay. Brittany's not okay. Amanda Bynes probably still not okay. Like
Bow Wow's not okay.
Bow Wow not okay.
Okay.
Bow Wow really out here. I mean, if he does it, I'm sure he could, but like you gotta earn your keep. I'm all for Bow Wow. Like, I'm like, listen, if you're gonna put in the work and you're gonna do some crazy ass shit, and then fucking go for it, I guess. But put your time in. Don't just be
Listen.
fucking rolling up to the main roster because you're Bow Wow.
Honestly, I think that I am actually more okay with Bow Wow coming to WWE than Pat McAfee
Yeah.
remaining in our general space.
What if,
No.
hear me out. What if Bow Wow wins the 24/7 championship at
No.
WrestleMania?
Yeah, that makes sense.
Mhm.
That does make sense.
And then he can like be on his merry way. Like then he can just like, there you go.
Bye.
Like
You did it.
Dombrowski.
You wrestled like Gronk. Yeah. You did a fucking little thing and now you're the champ for like 2 weeks. You got it. That's the only way that this works.
Our truth is not gonna let that fly. He's not gonna let that.
But
They
fly.
imagine-
might have more celebrity influence in this Mania than they have before because
Yeah.
the crowd will be subpar.
Mhm.
Well, it's going to be the same shit as Super Bowl. It's going to be at the same stadium.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's going to be people. It's going to be the same way. Super spreaders. Enjoy.
Mhm.
We have not even talked about this Thursday.
Oh my goodness!
This Thursday is Thirsty Thursday, and we just
There you go.
haven't talked about it yet. So join us for Thirsty Thursday with our favorites, those wrestling girls, Queen PR and Queers to Be. We will
Yep.
drink alcohol, and we will chit chat, and we will kiki, and we won't get in trouble for playing copyrighted videos again.
Nope.
It's not,
Not
like
again.
that has happened before.
You won't do
Not
that
today,
again.
Satan.
No.
Anyways, I think that's all we have. Join us. Join us Thursday, 7:30. those
Yep.
wrestling girls or on our YouTube page. Go to our YouTube page and watch our YouTubes.
Yes. Hopefully this whole episode is there.
We'll see.
Hopefully, we don't know.
I don't know. We'll
It's
see.
a mystery.
It's a mystery. I guess I'll find out the second I hit
Like a
end.
mystery subscription box. You get what you get.
Internally dies. All right. Okay, well, with that said, we'll see you Thursday for Thirsty Thursdays, and if not, we'll see you next week. Keep your face beat and your heels high. Bye.
Insert exit music. You eating a
Wait.
McChicken?